like, yeah, I'm busting their ass. So I'm starting. It's like, no, man, we're a way better team if you come off the bench. I'm like, wait, I did so good that I got demoted.
Right.
He tried to do that shit with Anthony Edwards too, talking about Dwayne Wade came off the bench for Kobe Bryant. That was the dumbest shit I've ever heard. It's your time, it's his time, it's Bam's time. Bam's time to shine, your time to shine too. Obviously, you guys see a different background. Hope the lighting is good enough, y'all. I just had to move some stuff downstairs, move my whole reaction equipment, the camera, the laptop. You know, I only brought one light down here. I got the main light on, but it was just too hot in my room, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I had to do this. You know, a little change of scenery ain't nothing good. If you've been here since day one, I actually did my first reaction video in this same spot. It's crazy. Andre Iguodala explains why doing what's right for the team can be a career death sentence. Let's see what they're talking about.
Doing what's best for the team, financially.
Yeah. Right. That's crazy.
Financially.
Like, what is going through your mind, bro, as a player? Like, both of y'all. Like,
at that point in time?
At that point in time, it's like, yo, all right, bro, like, are you thinking, like, yo, I made enough?
Once you do it, it's over.
Yeah.
Like mentally. Like once you do it once, even if it's like somebody's helping you out or helping you in a situation, once you kick that door that's your box, you're stuck. No matter what.
Yeah.
Because now we get
financially
for pennies on a dollar now. Right? We looking at you in this box. We ain't looking at you as Carmelo and the we looking at you as
Melo. You're not one of these guys. You're one of these guys.
You're that, but we're looking at you in this box. So therefore, if you don't fit in this box, you ain't gonna, you know.
And then they package it, as doing what's best for the team. He's a team guy.
They try to sell you that little dream. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to do what's best for the team, man. Yeah, they try to sell you that little dream, and then watch how they do your ass after that. These is former players saying that, you know, hey, and listen, it's players who made millions and hopefully they saved money. So when they done playing, Melo looks like he saved a lot of money, you know, doing a podcast. Look like he's gaining money probably from that. You know, looks like he's well taken care of. He's able to take care of his family. But it looks like, this is why I say, if you in the league and doing what's best for the team, they're talking about financially. You know what I'm saying? Imagine doing what's best for the team. You ain't even in the league yet. You know, I always said, bro, you can hit me with the do what's best for the team thing if I make, because listen, let's be all the way 100. I'm going to keep it real. Let's keep it all the way. When you coming up, let's say you the biggest kid on the team, but you know you ain't going to be a big later on in life. They want you to play big. Like, hey, bro, I know I'm not going to be a big when I'm older. You know, so I'm a dominate. I'm gonna play big. Like, I'm gonna be physical and stuff like that. But don't try to, if I get the ball on the break, don't, you know what I'm saying? I know at the next level, just on this team right now, I can't do what's best for this team right now because you could call it selfish, you could call it what you want. But I know in the long run, it's gonna hurt me. I got to be able to play at the next level. You know what I'm saying? So I got to choose what I got to do over this shit. You could say it's selfish, you're not a team player, all that, because that's how they get you. They get you with all that, oh, you selfish, you're not a team player. That's how they get you. You know what I'm saying? So.
Locker room guy.
Great guy.
Everything's great. But then as soon as free agency hit.
Yeah, thank you.
Your value's not what it was. We see you as here.
That's why that locker room shit.
Do you want to win?
Yeah.
Because then they hold the ring culture against you.
That's a fact.
You're not a winner unless you sacrifice at that point in time.
Yeah.
It's just how they do it.
It's a narrative.
It's a narrative.
You're not a winner.
Yeah.
Once you sacrifice, right, or you fight that, then you're not a team player. You're not a winner because you don't want to sacrifice.
I just said that too. I just said that, and they're saying it from an NBA standpoint. I'm saying it because me playing, I was always a big. You know what I'm saying? Growing up. But now it's like, all right, man, like I'm realizing like if I have a son and he's the biggest on this team and them coaches try to tell him, you know, you don't got to dribble the ball, pass it to the guard. Like, hey, no, hold my son accountable for when he messes up. 100%, but my son is not going to be a big at the next level. If he's the biggest kid on this team right now, that's fine. But he's not gonna be a big at the next level. We work on ball handling, we work on guard skills. But that don't mean he not gonna go out there and play soft. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no, well, we need him to do this because it's better for the team. None of that, bro. I was at the gym and I'm all like, all right, I got here. Bro, try to tell me go guard somebody else, you know. I'm all like, bro, this is the best offensive player on their team. I need to be guarding guys like this, 3-level scorers. Like he's actually a 3-level scorer because when I'm still trying to play. So I need, if I'm guarding anybody at the gym, I want to make sure I'm guarding one of the best player on that team, best offensive player on that team, someone who moves left to right. Don't put me on the guy that's literally on the court just to make it 10. No, I'm not even playing at fives like that. I'm always trying to get better. So for me to get better, I'm going to guard the best player on the team. Ain't no you and him are the same size. It's better for the team. Fuck all that shit, bro. They try to call it selfish, but it's not being selfish, bro. No. That's just a little story, but yeah. They'll try to hit you being a locker room guy, doing all this extra shit, but then they'll be quick to ship you off. At the NBA level. Imagine at the younger level when, like I said, you the biggest kid on the court. They don't want you doing guard stuff, and you practice it too. They want you to do what's best for the team. No, because when I do what's best for the team, I'm not getting game-like experience doing these things. Then when I go to the next level, high school, college, whatever, you ain't that guy because you didn't do that at the other level.
Say, oh, it's about the money. You know what I mean? Like, it becomes about everything else other than what's really at hand.
Yeah, because I speak on this, my man Evan Turner, my best friend, my brother. And
Shout out Ev.
Ev had an amazing, he said this on JJ's pod one day. He was like, when your teammates know how valuable you are, because you make their job easier. Mm-hmm. And I think he's the only player in NBA history to have back-to-back triple-double off the bench.
Yeah.
Oh, off the bench.
Ever.
That's lit.
It's like 80 years in the league, man.
Right? This is 78 years.
Yeah.
Come on.
And then he's like, all right, I do what's best for the team. Or he sat in Philly, and they were like, he went to the GM's office and was like, yo, can you just trade me? Like, why would y'all pick me at number 2?
Right.
And y'all told me y'all was handing me the team. Man, it's Drew Holiday, it's Andre Iguodala, Lou Williams. Man, y'all made it seem like they was weak.
Yeah.
I'm not better than them dudes right now. Let me go somewhere where I can develop. GM said to him, we don't trade good players.
Oof.
And so
But wouldn't you be able to, but you develop, I mean, in theory, you develop, like, what, when you're around good players, you develop faster. You're supposed to develop faster. You're not going to be the guy, but you're supposed to develop faster because you're guarding them in practice, you're going at them, you know what I'm saying, etc. So, I don't know about that.
he gets put in the box as a bust.
Joel.
He get put in the bust. He gets labeled as a bust before he can even prove what he can do. Right?
Evan Turner
because he was put in the wrong situation. Then he goes to Indiana. He new to the team. He get a month to really try to figure himself out. And it's him and Lance Stevenson. Lance got equity with the team. Got to figure that out. Then he go to Boston and go crazy. Kills it in Boston. Gets a big deal in Portland. Helps them get to the conference finals against us. Beats Denver in Game 7.
Yep.
If anybody go back and watch that game, I'm texting him during the game like, Evan Turner, you just won your team Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. That don't happen.
Wait, against the Nuggets. I thought CeCe McCollum had like 37 that game. Or is this a different year?
Like, that's very rare. Then the Portland situation goes to Atlanta. They tell him, we're just going to go with the young guy. And I've seen that happen in my NBA career where I had four guys come out of a meeting with the coach, like, coach just let us know the GM said, we're going to go with these guys. They ain't going to play. 2 of them in their contract years. NBA career over. And so you're trying to do what's right for the team, but it's only 450 slots. And we always talk about it. It's a lot of guys who should be in the league that ain't. There's a lot of guys in the league that shouldn't be. And it can be situational sometimes. It's crazy.
To speak on that part where he said about the Evan Turner thing, a situation is definitely, I'm going to be so honest, bro. situation, because I used to really underestimate. I used to really underestimate how important being in the right situation was. Like I never really realized that. You don't realize that when you younger. You realize it as you get older, bro. A player can be a million times better if he's on the right team. Because some players you go. Because if you watch my story time, when I talked about playing for LMC, I'm just gonna say I don't give a fuck no more. But when I played for LMC, that was not a good situation for me personally. That play style and how they played defense wasn't really valued. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it was a team where it's like we just shoot threes and run. You know what I'm saying? Me, I wasn't like my three ball has gotten better, but I was getting to the paint. I practiced a lot of form shooting, so I shot a lot of close shots to the basket, coming off a curl, catch right here like a little baby shot. You know what I'm saying? Like I did threes as well, but threes and like just shoot a bunch of threes wasn't my game, and I wasn't allowed to compete. I honestly, there was some stuff on my end that I honestly think I didn't do well. Like understanding offense, that's part about being. That's the main thing about being a guard, knowing where everybody's supposed to be at. Somewhere I was fucking up at. So that's on me. But I honestly felt like if you put the best guard on the team and us go at it, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see, okay, he can do this shit. But then there's the other aspect. This other guard probably knew the plays better than I did it. That's one thing I take 100% on. That's when I first learned situations matter. Going to a team where I'm not gonna say the offense, but like their play style doesn't fit you, you're not gonna it's not even about flourishing. You're not even gonna be able to do anything. You're not gonna it just doesn't make sense. And going to a team where you don't get opportunity that's why they say, bro, go to a team where you're gonna play. Don't go to this team because of the name. Don't go to this Division I school because it's Division I and you ain't even getting no playing time. Go to a D2 school that could probably beat that D1 and play and flourish.
What song was that? Is it Michael Jordan on every block?
Yeah.
Because of what you just said, right, with the situations, and every turn situation was crazy. I mean, we know it. We all know it.
I never knew that situation.
We know that situation.
I never knew.
Some guys get dealt a shitty hand throughout their career. Some guys adapt, gotta adjust.
That's the number one thing to do in this shit. That's the one thing I wish I would have did better. I'm gonna be honest. The best thing you can do on a basketball team is learn to adjust in the situation that you're in. Because if you can't get out of it or you're just trying to make the best of it, you got to learn to adjust. That's fucking life, period. You have to learn how to adjust. So if you always in the corner, you got to go practice that corner three. Practice, start close to the basket, shoot form shots from the corner, then step out to the mid-range, then step out to the three. Start close to the basket, though. Don't just immediately do threes. But you have to make adjustments. You can't just... or else you ain't gonna do nothing.
The time. Some guys are journeymen. They chasing team. They go from team to team to team. That's just different lanes and different people in the NBA. But somebody like you who was a star, like you came in, we stars. And now you have to, and you're playing with another star with AI.
Yeah.
Now you gotta adjust your game, right, to be a different role, but to be the star player in that role, right? That's a big difference being a star player and being a star player of a role.
That's
right?
a big
what
difference.
was the mindset shift? Like the mindset when it came to adapting to that. Was it hard to adapt from being a star to being a star in a very specific role?
To be a star in a specific role, it takes a long time. It's almost like your first time planting something, and you don't know if you're doing it right until it comes to fruition, and it's like
that's sprouts. That's
you're
a
like,
good
I
analogy.
did it right. The last 3-4 months, like I was feeding it the right water, I had the right soil, so it's like blind faith. And so when Steve brought me off the bench, and it threw me off because I was playing well. So like I said before, I got punished for playing well. He was like, yo, the first group versus second group are the most competitive games in practice when Andre's on the second group. I'm like, yeah, I'm busting their ass. So I'm starting. It's like, no, man, we're a way better team if you come off the bench. I'm like, wait, I did so good that I got demoted.
Right.
He tried to do that shit with Anthony Edwards too, talking about Dwayne Wade came off the bench for Kobe Bryant. That was the dumbest shit I've ever heard. And then Anthony Edwards' response to that was perfect. He said, "Well, we don't have a Kobe on this team." Come on, bro.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Right. It sounds crazy, but then like from a fan perspective, it's like, all right.
I mean, we can't say it didn't work. I mean, even though there's more context to them winning those championships, but we can't say it didn't work. I mean, you did win a championship, so you got to give Kirk credit for that. But shit, it just almost wonders like, damn, if I played ass, would I would have started? But I played great, and then now I'm not starting. I get what he's saying though.
I always listen. I'm gonna go next. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Melo got a story.
Give me the hooper perspective. I'm giving you the fan perspective. As a guy watching at home, I low-key want that because it's like, you know, they talk about first unit, second unit. You want your second unit to come out when the starters or whoever is you know, sitting down for however long. There's not a lull. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy's saying, bro, Andre's coming in and they still clicking. We still up 20. They ain't closed the gap at all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why I feel it from that perspective. Like sometimes some players you want them to come off the bench because you're that spark off the bench. Like you're good. Like you're gonna be able to lead this second group when the main guys aren't, when the starters aren't out there. So I get it from that angle. It's just that's how they get you. That's how they get you with that. They tell you what I just said. That's exactly what they'll tell you. But then in the long run, no.
so as a fan, it's like, okay, cool. I understand that. I see that strategy, but I understand because from the player's perspective,
it's like, whoa.
Because as a starter, what's the average salary of a starter?
That part.
And what's the average salary of a guy coming off the bench? So when I heard it, I'm like, damn, my career over. That's the first thing I thought. Like, damn, I got 3 years left.
Damn.
So I gotta wait 6-7 months. I gotta wait 8 months, and we win a championship. And I'm like, man, that shit better have worked. So now I'm like, all right, it worked. Now I can take this and I can run with it. Oh, I'm running with this shit. Yeah, I got Finals MVP off the bench. I'm technically a starter that come up.
That's what I was saying. Like, you got to give Kirk credit because it did end up working out for them. So,
bench. So you're gonna have to pay me like it. So you kind of have to adapt. Just like you
and
said.
that's the mindset you have to have. You got to pay me like you, because here's the thing, and this goes to a book I read. A lot of people are nice with this pay shit. They care about getting called selfish. They care about all this extra shit. You gotta understand, people are master manipulators, bro. Do you care about yourself or the team? Hey, bro, don't try that little manipulation shit over here, bro. Don't even, because it's not even just in sports. It's like that in life. They'll try to manipulate you by saying all these politically correct things, quote unquote, and wanting you to say these politically correct things, and then it bites you in the ass later on in life.
And you got to adapt to the situation, and then from there, I just bought into it. It got to the point then after that where Steve was like, "Hey, such and such is out. You starting tonight." Nah, I'm cool, fam. I'm not starting no more.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm coming off the bench.
Yeah.
That's like a joke, but like all those things come into play with some of the decisions that you have to make. And if you buy in, and I say, like you're talking about Julius Randle, it's like, are you going to change your game when it can really affect your pockets? Like we saw Scotty Barnes got $270
million. What? Boy, it's like, yo, Scotty, let me hold something. I don't care if it's Canadian. I'll do the exchange myself, bro.
And the kid coming off the bench might only get 80.
Yeah.
We 200 million difference coming off the bench versus starting.
Correct.
Now, as a fan or as a player,
right.
Both, that makes sense to everybody.
Hell yeah.
NBA season may be over, but there's plenty of sport.
Yeah, it is over. So I ain't gonna listen to that part, Melo. But anyways, if y'all like this video, y'all make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you new. When I do these reactions, man, I always like, especially when it's basketball, I don't know why I always bring it back to myself. You can say what you want. In the I read a comment. This is actually hella funny. Somebody in the comment section said for me to stop talking over the video because they can't hear the video. My guy, listen, if you do realize it's a reaction video, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just be forgetting to pause it to speak. You know, it's a reaction channel. It's a reaction video. So you're going to hear opinions, bro. You feel me? That's just, if you want to hear the video without the pauses or without my commentary, bro, you could go. I'll be leaving a link to the original video in the description. You could go watch it there, bro. But anyways, man, y'all know what to do. Bam time and I'm gone.